Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel. So today I think I'm gonna try... Okay, so... Here's the truth. I named this channel Becoming Devin because for so long I've just wanted to share my story. Because for so long I didn't feel like I had a voice. And now that I've started the channel, something is keeping me, I guess it's a fear. People really don't want to hear what I have to say. Because what is it that I have to say that they haven't heard before? What is it that I have to say that they haven't heard before? Nothing. Not a gosh darn frickin' thing. So why should I record? And I think that maybe I need to just refocus my brain set again. And take this as maybe 2025, 2026 Devin, looking back on these videos and being like, oh, I've learned, I've grown, I've whatever from that. Or I made more connections to things. And instead of it being about anybody else, but it need to be about me. And maybe even I said that at the beginning when I first started, but I don't know. And I've started to get stuck. And I know what happens when I get stuck. I just won't do it then. Because if I don't have a solution, if I can't figure it out, don't do it. When I started this to be like, hi, my name is Devin, and these are the things that happened to me in my life, and these are the lessons that I've learned. But that just feels, I don't know. It's still what I want to do. It's, So, this episode, hi, my name is Devin, and I want to just tell you a little story about when I was growing up. And one of the things that I am learning is as I'm working, I'm a social worker, I'm a mindfulness coach, as I'm working on being better for myself in professional life, it is obviously making a big difference in my personal life. And I've had so many limiting beliefs about myself because of the experiences that I've had. And I want to use this platform, I feel, to share some of those, to remind myself, yeah, this happened, but also remember, you actually made it through it. So anyway, a little backstory about me. I grew up, there's two of us. I have a younger brother, 7 years younger, and I went to a predominantly white school for like the first nine years of my life. And that played a role in so much. Oh my God, y'all. So much. So much. I have struggled with who the hell is Devin? Like, what does Devin like? Why does Devin, I don't know. Like, and we all go through these, like, you know, like, who am I, whatever, but like, people had a midlife crisis. No, I've had like a long life crisis of, I don't know what I feel, what I believe, whatever, because this is what people have told me. And I get it. This is how we've grown up. This is literally how life is. We shape our brains and our things based on the things that people in our lives share. And society. I think also part of the reason why I really don't want to talk about some of it is because, yeah, a lot of it has to do with race. And race is such, like, just saying it out loud, race is such a tricky topic. But the truth is I'm a Black girl who didn't really embrace her Blackness and what that means and what does even Blackness, and been called all sorts of names by all sorts of different people, and never fit in on the Black people because I talked too white, the white people because my skin was too dark, and never really having anywhere to fit in. And, you know, wanting to stand out, you know, you want to stand out from the crowd and be your unique self, but also you're not Black enough, you're not white, so where do I fit? And for so long, I have felt like I didn't fit for one scenario or another. And it's been in the last 5 years that, I mean, I can actually start to pinpoint my change. I can tell you exactly when I started to make a little adjustment. It was in 2017. But it's been in the last 5 years that I've really started to take a whole step back and like learn and grow and be the best version of me that I can be. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, I really freaking love this version of me. Like, I like some unique things, but I feel like a lot of us don't like things because we're told not to like them, or because we've never been exposed to things. I can't tell you how many times when I've told people, when the boyfriend and I have told people that we have tarantulas, that people are like, oh, that's some white people shit. Like, oh, what? I didn't know that liking spiders was a racial thing, but it is. And so I have had to struggle with, even in my, this is what I like, this is what I believe, this is what I whatever, so much, because these are the things that I like, and you don't like these things because you don't know about these things. I had the same thoughts and feelings that people have shared about the tarantulas. I have thought and felt and shared as well. But then I educated myself on it, and I learned, and I've experienced them, and I'm like, oh, it's not what we make it out to be. But all we see is TV, and we make this like assumption about things, and that becomes our worldview, and then we choose not to grow. And I am figuring out how to not alienate people, or I'm figuring out how to be myself and also realize that not everybody's where I'm at, and not let somebody else's opinion or their own misinformation change how I feel about things. Like my snake, like my tarantulas. These things are really cool to me, and the more I learn and the more research I do and the more I get over my own fears and my own whatever, the more I'm like, no, these are actually really cool, and if you actually took the time to learn about it, it's not white people or black people shit, it's just really cool stuff. So, that is probably, yes, these are the things I want to talk about, and it's hard because let's just keep it all real. Race, especially in 2024 right now, is such a hot topic. It's such a hot topic. But also, this is what I really kind of wanted to talk about in my channel, and I've wanted to talk about this for years. It's just freaking scary. But you get courage by couraging, and you don't push through and talk about your truth and own your truth if you don't talk about it. So here I am. This is what I really want to talk about. I want to talk about literally becoming me, my tarantulas, which I really think are freaking cool, my snake, and any other creatures or critters. I want to talk about the experiences when I was younger and my teacher taking me around to other teachers to be like, oh my God, smell her hair. I want to talk about those things because those things have made me who I am today. And you guys, I really love the person I am today. And I'm so extremely grateful that I keep pushing through in spite of. And if nothing else, I want this to be a reminder. Y'all, I'm like looking for this, like my like clickety click remote, and I can't find it. I keep like trying to be nonchalant about it. Found it. But I want to also be my most authentic self because this is just who I am. And I really like who I am. And I want to talk about how I got to the person that I am today. And I want to look back in a year and be like, look at you, Devin. Okay, look at you. You did that. You figured it out. You're working through it. Because every time you go back to something, sometimes you learn a different lesson. So, anyway, this was a lot. This was a mess. And yeah, this is my most authentic. This is me, unedited. And maybe I won't completely edit this. But either way, if you stayed this long, thank you. Thank you for listening to my rant. And I hope you come back, like, subscribe, comment. I comment on everybody's comment. But what I really want to say is, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you are enough.